Greetings, greetings, sending you all warm, positive vibrations. This is Body-Culinary. Hold on, just have to get some water in my wine glass. And I just wanted to touch in today. I've been spending a lot of time in the garden and working. So I just wanted to touch base when I think of things that may be valuable to folks out there, especially if you have very thin, quote unquote, or fine, cottony afro textured hair. There may be some things that could save you some time. So one of them first is hydration, right? Our first beauty food. And around these parts, our number one beauty product is health. Greetings. So I literally just washed my hair, and I'm not going to stay on long because capoeira, I'm about to go play capoeira, which is absolutely one of my absolute favorite movement practices. By the way, if you would like to join in, you're welcome to go to Capoeira Collective Central America, and you can send your email if you'd like to join in on the link. So it's one of my absolute favorite movement practices, and I have the most excellent teacher. I always have the best teachers. So I'm so hot from being in the garden today, and sometimes just to soothe myself, I just went to wash my hair with water. So only water. And as I explained in my some of my other videos, I don't twist my hair at all. If anything, here's my little thing. Here's this complicated routine. I smooth it down, and I put a silky scarf on it. So my hair is very fine. All of them are flat. I'm totally fine with it. And being I don't have any oil in my hair, because sometimes there's still that temptation to put oil in my hair. But over time, I realized, right, if you have very fine textured hair, something to be mindful of is that as you keep putting more stuff in your hair, it feels good initially, but then later on, it weighs the hair down, and then you have to strip it, then you put more in and you have to strip it. And if you have very fine textured hair, if you may perhaps, right, prevention is better than cure, want to be protective of preserving, like we want to preserve our vitality and our energy and our youth. If you want to preserve your hairline and preserve your hair, you may want to be aware, if it's very thin, of weighing it down, right? So my hair is very fine, even with them combined, right? I only got like maybe 38 locks. So look at this. It's very, very thin, fine, and it's flat. So I'm thinking long-term down the line. Now, I could cut it off if I want to, but I'm enjoying my hair and exploring just what it does. So the temptation, that programming is there to keep putting oil, in your hair. But if we observe, my thing is like, I always like to go to the root of whatever it is that we're doing. So if your hair is already very fine, if we think of all the cider vinegar and the baking soda and all these rinses we have to do, we're stripping the hair. But perhaps if we stop clogging this very fine carpet up, then we won't have to keep stripping it. So the only place I really like to use oil and organic cold pressed oil and shea butter is on my skin. So I like to do oil cleansing, and I also put food on my skin, and also I eat fresh, whole living, unprocessed foods to take them in internally for, right? If we pause on the labels, I'm consuming and eating for vitality, for longevity, for my mood, and then for beauty, right? And health is my number one beauty product, right? And so also that's what I put on my face. That's how my skin and my body, which knows how to heal when I just get out of the way and clogging it, healed from fresh, whole living foods, not from any products, not even products out of the health food store. So it's been over 90-something degrees. It's also hot. My body is very hot. So just to calm and to soothe myself, something that's very therapeutic for me, my movement practice, which that's going to be capoeira in just a few minutes. Let me just watch the clock. Oh, gotta get ready to go. So capoeira, the garden to me is therapeutic. So that's if you're in a room, big house, small yard, whatever kind of space you're in, everyone can grow something. So I encourage you to start some kind of a garden, right? And then it's also the consumption. So that's your garden, your movement practice, and then eating peacefully, what I call peaceful consumption, peaceful first. So this is a perspective, right? As someone that is a professional chef and a professional fitness trainer for many years, I like to get to the bottom of self-sabotaging behavior, as well as what clicks on the light bulb of motivation, where you're internally motivated to get into action around the things that we say that we value, right? And to make deposits into your 401k, which is your health. So usually I find that some basic, comprehensive, experiential, right? Some experiential education, right? That's simple, where it causes light bulbs to go off. So one of them, if you can see, I just washed my hair with just water, and you'll see, even though we have sebum that comes out of the hair, it has a natural sheen to it. But sometimes, when it dries, we'll say the hair is dry, but there's nothing, and there's no oil, no conditioner, no nothing. It has a natural sheen. And my scalp, I don't have not a lick of dandruff. No, my scalp has never felt better. No itching, no nothing. That's with no products. So when it feels like that carpet, and if I'm out in the sun a lot in the garden, it can feel dry, but it's nice and fluffy. It's not brittle. So I am a bit more conscientious of wearing a hat, because I like the way the sun feels, but still want to be mindful of not roasting myself in the sun, and realizing that also the hair can be cooking. But I don't want to clog my hair up and make it very heavy, because it's actually drying very, very quickly. So also, because it doesn't have the oil in it, and I'm also blotting it with a towel, I literally just gave my scalp a nice massage with a lot of water. Again, I don't have a whole bunch of product to wash out, because I'm not putting anything into it. So it dries very quickly. All I have to do is really blot it with a towel so I can get ready to go play. And before the evening is over, it will be dry. Now, I'm going to be mindful. It's usually better to rinse the hair, if you're going to rinse it often, with water washing or water cleansing in the early part of the day. But I'm just so hot, because it's been consistently in the upper 90s, that I just wanted to refresh myself and make myself feel better. So water or shower meditation is very relaxing to me. So that feels really, really good. Now I'm going to go play. So I'm keeping myself hydrated with water in a wine glass, right? Which is much more beneficial to the liver and the organs than alcohol. I'm not an alcohol person. It doesn't draw me, right? Anything that's going to rob my body of vitality or impair my thinking and reasoning abilities doesn't really apply to me. Doesn't draw me. Right. So I just wanted to encourage you, to explore. You don't have to follow me. But sometimes we want to live vicariously through other people. And as long as it's safe, I encourage you to do your own experimentation to find your sweet spot. And it's also, I would say, very liberating to not be a slave to products and too tight styles. Too tight styles, this hairline will be gone lickety split. Right. So I don't have to do all of those things. And sometimes we may feel very anxious as we're looking at with everybody else with different textures, hairs, and, what they're doing. So, many people with this might be concerned about thinning, fine hair, scared of alopecia. As women, these are very real concerns. But I find, as I listen, right, my hair is one area where I can listen to my body. If I slow down and not allow myself to be pressured by all the social media, your hair, your skin, your waistline is constantly communicating with you. So I find to place a nice, healthy, protective boundary of quiet around me, and in activities that encourage me to get nice and quiet and that are very calming, I can listen and observe the patterns, right? And in my recent chopping spree, this is the one lock. This would be a Congo Nati for me. And so this is the one, and every 3 months I'm going to check in, right, by leaving the hair totally alone to see what it does. So again, I don't have to do it. It's drying very quickly. This is just washed with water. Everything is nice and clean. No itching, no oily neck, no oil running down into my face. That's it. I'm focusing on water, and also the living water that comes primarily from what I'm eating. And it is showing up hot here. So to be able to go into the water and relax and to oil my skin, oh my gosh, that is so therapeutic. So the more things I can do that I can add into my lifestyle that make me feel good and calm and relaxed, like I have spa time all the time, that's my lifestyle. That's the ideal for me. So let me know what you think in the comments. Have you tried water washing? What kind of thoughts come up for you? Do you feel like panic? I can't cleanse my hair with only water. But keep in mind, that I'm not putting a whole lot into my hair. So I don't have a lot to have to work like a demon to get out. And that is I love simplicity, right? If I don't put garbage, or let me not say garbage, it might be harsh, but substances masquerading as food, if I'm not clogging up my body temple, then I don't have to work like a demon to get it off. It's like, it's too much pressure. And I think as women and as Afro women, we need a break. We need to be able to relax. Relaxation is a beauty product and a health product over here. So you're welcome to join me for capoeira. I love it. It's like drunken monkey kung fu, martial arts, playing African dance, all rolled into one. So if you're interested, feel free to check out Capoeira Collective Central America. The instructor is Professori Soleil, Sankofa Soleil. And also the classes, lunchtime classes, Monday through Thursday, are efficient fitness and also common sense nutrition. So that's Monday through Thursdays at 1 o'clock Central America time. So you'll have to check what time that is for you. And then in the mornings, people have to reserve if they want to participate in the cocoon. Cocoon is really about going in. So there's some people like, I need to just go in, totally reset, revamp my eating, get my movement practice on. It's really personal time and personal coaching. And then right after that, it's hit it and quit it. So cocoon is private, and then it's also hit it and quit it. So I'm all about efficient movement, right? Get your 40 minutes on hit it and quit it on a consistent basis, and that's all you need. And then it's really about finding a way of consuming that is very beautiful and sustainable. And then life is good. So thank you for stopping by the channel. Feel free to comment respectfully if you like. You're welcome to subscribe if you find some value. If you think someone might benefit, share it with somebody. Okay, hope to see you at Capoeira. See you soon.